Hello. Hi, good to see you. I wanted to tell you about the books I'm reading, but then also give you preview for another series of videos I'm going to do, but hang tight. So, I'm always reading like so many books, lol. I don't have an electronic book tool thing. I could, but I don't. And maybe I'll get one day. But today, rest of this week, not the time. I'm currently reading uh, The Virgin Suicides. I've read this already. I read it as a teenager. And I recently watched the movie again and again and again and again because I bought it on YouTube and I love that movie. Um, it is a really cool book. I really dig his writing style, though I don't, in fact, like Middlesex. Couldn't finish it. Middlesex is pro trans, by the way. But anyway, this book is really cool. Actually, I don't remember if it was pro trans, but it was definitely like banking off of that phenomenon. Um, this book is really cool because it's actually about, in my opinion, it's actually about how women are kind of just destined to be hops. And if you're not a hop and you don't want to be a hop, well, good luck, honey. So I'm reading that. I'm reading The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides, and then I'm reading this because I love the movie Neverending Story. This is a kid's book, but like it's actually I've seen other printings of this, and the book is like this thick and like this much bigger. And that's because for that one they make it have bigger margins and bigger font, but like this is pretty like dense, pretty small text, pretty small margins. So it's actually a pretty long book for a kid's book. The movie actually ends where I am right now in the middle of the book. So there's a whole rest of the story I don't even know yet. So that's pretty exciting. I'm reading this book, The Way of a Pilgrim, and the pilgrim continues his way. This is interesting, and I like it so far. It's kind of hard to read. It's translated from Russian, and I'm reading it because they reference it in this book, which is my favorite book, Franny and Zooey. But I don't really have much to say about this because I'm only a few pages in. Okay, so I'm not reading the next book I'm going to show you, but I am reading the book after that. And we're going to talk about the book after that in a moment. Because, so this is a book I'm thinking about reading again. I read it once years ago. It's about how Americans trauma bond and how the government takes advantage of people who are trauma bonding. I should read it again, and then I'm thinking maybe I'll read it out loud. But I'm on YouTube, on videos for YouTube, but I'm definitely, for sure, going to read this out loud for a series of videos on YouTube because it's dope. Everything Below the Waist, Why Healthcare Needs a Feminist Revolution by Jennifer Block. It's amazing. I'm not even that far into it, but it's great. She talks all about the medical consequences of hormonal pharmaceutical birth control, and she talks about all the this is also just about how women are mistreated, how women's symptoms are not taken seriously, how the medical industry treats women. And this book is really awesome, and I'm going to be doing a series where I read it out loud because every single woman on the planet deserves to hear this, okay? So be excited for Everything Below the Waist by Jennifer Block. Bye.